Hello everyone, my name is Yowsum and welcome back to Regrowth. So last time I was a tad under the weather and apparently fuzzier than I thought. When I watched the recording back later, yeah, who knows. So I don't really remember what I did, but I did in the meantime. I created some more glass. You can see I added a whole bunch of glass around there, primarily just so I could see outside and I would know if anything was creepy crawling around out there. Doesn't really serve any full-on function, I guess you could call it, but it looks neat and it makes me freak out every time I look at it because I tend to forget when I log in that there's clear glass instead of the Minecraft glass. So you log in and you can see right out. It's just kind of like looking out like this, and then I remember, okay, the edge is there, so we're good. Let's see, what do we do? Let's see, we got our blaze seeds to 10, the fire seeds obviously. Earth seeds, I made those in between because they were useful for getting dirt. And we'd already made fire seeds, earth seeds pretty much the same. Earth room, not that complicated. So I made a few of those. They're up to 10s now. I just got a whole patch of them growing here, so we got extras. I moved the mana stuff down with the exception of one hydrangea still up there. Everything else is down here. Added 2 more of these little endo flame buggers because they are fantastic. Got a little bit of coal coke here to keep them busy so they have something to chew on. Got everything moved down here. Now, I did trip over one thing. I found a creeper. I killed the creeper. Got 2 gunpowder out of him. I was all happy. I came running back over here and I'm like, yay, gunpowder. Toss it in here to get the little sparkly dust. I got flint instead because the little, what do you call it, dumb thing? Alchemy catalyst, because that's under there. So it was one of those that was like, yay, toss. Huh? Brain kind of stuck for a second. It's like, oh. So I need to get another pool down here and get a little bit of power into it just so, you know, if we need to convert anything, we've got something. I think I've got, yeah, there's the one from up there. I made a whole bunch of mana spreaders because there was a lot of power in that pool after letting the thermal lilies run for a while and the day blooms and all that stuff. So got a bunch of those, ran out of living wood because of it, which is why the pure daisies are sitting over there. So I think that pretty much catches us up. I mean, you can see there's dirt pretty much everywhere. I think I have the whole place chiseled out right to the wall now. It's kind of weird. If it wasn't for the glass and the ceilings, you could come walking in here and it kind of looks like you're still underground when, you know, if you break through right here, you're not. It was kind of interesting. I think I punched holes in a few spots that I didn't mean to several times. But, you know, pretty much caught up. Got that little bugger there. He pulls power through here. And for the time being, where are you? Oh, you're getting power. Yeah, we'll do that. This one's getting power from the thermal lilies, or endo flames. So if we put it right there, there we go. We can get a decent amount of power in there. We're really not using anything in there right now, so what's in there should last us a little bit. So let's just toss this. We don't really need it. We can combine fire and earth to get sand and cobblestone and all sorts of fun stuff now, so I don't really need to hold on to that junk. Let's see. I'm going to open this thing up and check to see where we're at. Wait, no. Click here and here. So aluminum, I believe that was last time. And then earth, that was in between. I need to do gold still. I need to get the rest of the elementals made. Those are kind of the stepping stones kicking you over from the feast to famines, or famine to feast section. So now you no longer need to, you know, scrounge your materials. I did make the dolly. I think that was last time. I want drawers. So we've got that. The clippers. Sticks, shears, that's an interesting combination. That I think lets you make it trimming. It's supposed to make it easier to grow the plants. So we need 2 sticks. And then with 3 iron. You can't use a stick, otherwise you get that dumb message. Now, let me think. Got a bunch of comments, well, 2. Trying to remember what they were about. The first one was talking about the auto assembler, I think. And the oddities of when a server restarts, it doesn't work. That, I think, has been around for a while. I'd completely forgotten about it. But apparently the solution he was using to get around it, I'm guessing a he, who knows, probably wrong, was to use the gates and the wire to send a signal whenever, or the Buildcraft gates. So whenever an item came through the pipe and hit it, it would punch a redstone signal into it, and make it fire for just that fraction of a second. But that thing does work so fast, it doesn't really matter, which is a really neat idea. So I'll have to try and remember that one when we get to that point, because I kind of got addicted to gates last time. It also reminded me on the way home today from work, I was thinking, it's like, one of the comments, it was kind of odd. It's like you just right click. I could, the wording kind of threw me off when I was reading it. It's like, it was talking about, maybe things have changed since I played last. And I'm like, since I played last? And I started thinking about it. I'm like, I didn't explain very well. And there are a lot of new people here. And I just completely forgot about that. I'm just kind of used to the numbers not going up all that much. So I forget that there are new people showing up. And what ended up happening was the last season, when I keep talking about the version 8.4, I think I started Regrowth on version 7.4, 7.2, something like that. And that was probably a while ago, maybe a year. But I upgraded from that version to the 0.84, I think. And that upgrade just did not go well. I mean, things broke all over the place. This is kind of cool. So apparently, I get analyzed. Instead if it's a 10-10-10, it has a really good chance of taking. So I guess that means it took. So it's an easy way to spread plants, which is kind of cool. But basically what ended up happening is then maybe, it can't have been that long ago, maybe like a month or two, I switched from that version. I basically kind of retired that world and switched into this one. So the only reason I skipped from 8.4 to this one is that I didn't want to risk my world in upgrading again, because bad things happened. It was terrifying. But yeah, so that's I think that's the kind of the discrepancy in the way I was describing things. Is it hasn't been a long period of time. It's more of it that it's been a large jump in version. Do I already have these in? No, I don't. I'm running out of space. Can we? I think we have to do the Mark. Do you have to do the Mark 1 before you can? Yeah. Been a while. Let's see. I never really use these things. Oh, that's the other thing. Apparently we can move these with a cardboard box, which is, I didn't even think about that. So this is tin, so I'm guessing iron around one of those. Just grab a whole bunch of these. 'Cause if we can upgrade that box, that'll help quite a bit. So let's do this. Grab some of these. Like that? Nope, that's a 2. What in the world's a 1? Probably not. It's probably something horribly simple that I should remember. Reinforced upgrade. I wonder what that does. Hopper sounds kind of cool. Redstone. Okay, so I'm guessing you have to actually make a chest. You can't just make a... No, there was a swap out for that. I know there was. Yeah, I'm getting distracted again. There it is. Okay, how do you make it? There we go. So an improved chest plus a... Yeah, go figure. How do you make this? Please, tell me. There we go. Some cobblestone, wood, and cotton. How are we doing on cotton? Looks like we're okay. So, good enough for that. Some of you. Yeah, well, we use this stuff. I like this color. Oh, wait, no. These go here. It's not going to be 7, but ish. And then put those back. Okay, now we combine those with the things I put away. That should give us the 5 upgrades. And then we'll take some of these. No, I don't need... I don't want 3. I've had this other mouse sitting here on my desk for so long. I really need to just break down and swap it out. But I really like my mouse. It's one of the Logitech G5s. I've had the thing for ages. And it just works. The problem is my mouse wheel's going. Everything else works fine on it. Ah, much better. Now we can take these. We can toss these back into here. So much better. And let's see. You. You. Wrong button. Wait a minute. That's better. Okay, so these shears don't have durability, which is kind of cool. And then if we upgrade them to 10s, it means we don't have to wait for propagation. We can just prune the living daylights out of one of them. I'm guessing there's a limit to how many times you can prune it before it... Yeah, you basically strip it down. So it looks like we got 7 out of it, which is still... That's pretty useful. So now next time all we gotta do is get 110, and then we can just prune the living daylights out of it, and it'll be useful. Now let's put the toys away. Take a look at the book. We did that. Pumpkins. Yay! Yeah, you're a seed. Alright. What do we got? All sorts of stuff. A compacting drawer would be kind of cool, but that requires making a whole bunch of... Didn't I? Oh, I haven't made a Mark II. Okay, so you wrap a Mark I in copper. Okay. Seems interesting given the fact that we've already upgraded them to Mark IIIs, but whatever, game. Didn't I used them all, go figure. Some of these... Is that 8? That's 9, close enough. And let's do 6, 8. One of the things I was thinking about doing, we have access to a wide, just insane variety of different planks. And these things can be colored based on the wood you create them with, and so can these, as well as these things. So I thought about maybe set up a line of these, but have them as the different color based on like a type. Like if it's a core essence, like one of these, it's this color. If it's a food product, it's this color, that type of thing. The problem is these drawers are really nice, but they don't hook in, at least as far as I know, into the storage drawer system. I'm hopefully wrong, but I don't think they do. What am I doing? Not that. This goes here and then here. Yeah, there we go. Then we do that. And I do not want... I didn't make 2. Okay, good. Alright, that gives us that. It gives us 4 more, which is cool. The painter seems interesting. Thought it meant... It said you could paint the way... Or you could change the texture of things. Which sounds kind of interesting. So let's toss those, which are all weird colors, of course. Just toss that in there. Let's see, 4. Do I have iron? I do not have iron. 4. Then we need 2 of these, and then we need a red, a blue, a green, and a black, I think. Hopefully these count. We'll see. If they do, we can make it. I also want to take a look at the precision sawmill, I think it is. I'm betting it requires RF, if I remember right, so I don't think even if we could make it, we wouldn't better run it, which is kind of a bummer, because I wouldn't mind getting some of those, some of that sawdust going. Does it matter the order? It does not. Either that or I got it right. Click. Wow, that's really detailed. Huh. Okay. So, will you go in there? Will you go in there? What? Oh, okay. You just don't click. Yay! Tell me how this thing works, book. First slot is where you put what you want to paint. Okay, second slot is for the block that replaces the plank texture. The third slot, you can place any material that can be used to make the frame of the chest normally. The final slot, you can place a die to replace the color of the... Wow, that's interesting. So you were supposed to go there? Oh, that's kind of cool. So, does that mean we could... Let's grab one of you and one of you. See if these will work. So then... That? Maybe? And how about that? No? No? Either that or these just don't work. So how about you? That's kind of neat. Did I read that wrong? First slot, so that's for the thingy. Second slot is for the block that replaces the plank texture. Alright, third slot. Material that could be used to make the frame. Okay, so that's probably like a metal. And then, oh, the fourth slot was a die. Yeah, place a die to replace the color of the wool. Oh, color of the wool on top. Weird. So, if we grab... Let's put you away. Gold. Gold will stand out quite a bit. So this will tell us if we're doing it right. Or if I'm completely insane. Ooh, fancy. So, maybe it just doesn't like blue? Oops. Ooh, can't do that. Mess everything up. You go back here. How about... Sure. Try some yellow. Getting dark out. Yeah, see what I mean? Like you log in, you look over there, and it's like, did I leave a hole in the window? Oh, that's the one thing I wanted to actually look at. We'll get this done and go over there if I can remember. Ah, there we go. Oh, it doesn't use the items. Wow, that's many shades of funny looking. Interesting. Cobblestone. That's pretty neat. Okay. So I'm guessing it'll work on anything from enhanced inventories. So this is a Mark II. What did we use before? Mark I. Neat. So it doesn't matter. I could break all of these and recolor code them to this probably. That's neat. I like that. Crafting task. Paintbrush. Is my caps lock on? Yep. Paint. Brush. Ooh. This one? Wow. Ooh. That's expensive. Apparently so. Cotton. Did I use it all? I did not. Put you back. Nope. Let's convert some of you. No. That's why I grabbed an odd number. To cotton. There we go. And stick. So cotton, stick, paintbrush. Okay, paintbrush. In the place of a chest or locker. Okay. Also use a paintbrush. The paint applied to the brush, you can then use it. Ooh, interesting. So let's toss that. So let's see, what do we got going here? We got, I'm guessing, probably, nope. Where is that wood? What are you? You're not going to tell me. That's just mean. Do I have any of them? So it's probably this. Probably autumn wood. Japanese maple. Vermilion. Autumn. No, it's not it. One of these? Yeah, one of these. Yep. We're going to make it daytime because it's a little interesting out there. It's nice and flat and things get trapped inside the bowl currently. Come on. Alright. Because I want some planks. Actually, let me go get the planks and we'll come back. I want to see how this paintbrush thingy works. I found a creeper. Maybe we can get some more gunpowder out of this guy. One of the things on the list I'd like to actually build eventually would be some form of mob spawner. At least, you know, a temporary one. Your typical old school vanilla mob spawner. Gunpowder. Something to get us the critters we don't have the ability to get right now, since we don't have any type of essence for them, you know, like the spider eyes and all that fun stuff. Once we get diamonds, over that way is the witch's circle that has, I think it's 1 or 2 witch spawners in it. We can get that, and that will be quite helpful, because one of the reasons I had an issue last time with witchery was I couldn't get a witch's hand, which you kind of need to do some of that stuff. So it put a severe damper on the ability to do things in general. Alright, let's toss snow. So you can't click into those, but oops, nope. Which is a bit of a pain. So what do we got? We got glass. Another reason for this glass being useful is you can break it. White, plain wool. Alright. So you and you. And need to get a whole bunch more of this stuff. Someday we'll have a tree farm, and it will not be a problem anymore. And apple. We'll keep the gunpowder. I needed copper. And, oh, wait. Bone meal. See if this works. If it does, it means we can paint all our chests and they'll look the same, and then everything is happy. The world is a fun place. Autumn wood planks, copper frame, white. Okay, so already in place. Shift right click. So shift right click. Is that the same? No, it's a little different. It's the same as that one. No, it's not. Which means that's not copper. Oh well, it's copper now. Any other ones? Yeah. Ooh. Let's make them all match. There. Almost looks like it was deliberate. Okay, this thing's kind of cool. Oh, it has durability too. I wonder if the paint wears off or it breaks. So we get a paintbrush. What else we got? Yellow, tin, red. That's kind of boring. You go in there. Let's convert this gunpowder over before I forget. Little plants are hungry. I know I could throw them all in one spot, but it's more fun to feed them individually. There we go. That's better. Alright, those things produce a crazy amount of power out of coal coke. It's great. Nice, solid early game. Where's our sun at? Close enough. And no, before we go over there, we need to do one more thing, which is on our list to do anyways, which is good. Need no works. Yes. Alright, so we need water and mana still. And what we need here, okay, so fish line. Okay, so need one of you. Come on, mouse, keep up. I think it was some bone meal, and memory doesn't last that long. Okay, so we got sugar cane, we've got bone meal, we got that. Okay, so fishing line or fishing pole, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so that's 2 sticks and 3 string, or is it 3 sticks and 2 string? Can never remember. We'll get 3 just in case. I always get it wrong the first time, so yeah. See, always get it wrong the first time. It doesn't matter which one I think it is. I'm gonna guess wrong somehow. I have no idea. Okay, so that's what we needed for that. So we're also going to need one of you, and the runic altar is right over here. Need to put some pressure plates on those things still. Did I get the right materials? I did. Cool. And now one of the things I'd never really noticed, and I guess, well, I kind of had noticed it because I'd get down here and I'd put stuff away after episodes and I'd have runes left over and I couldn't figure out why. I thought maybe I was going nuts, and that was one of the other comments, was saying that they updated it at some point so it doesn't eat the rune when it makes some of these things. I don't know if that's true for all of the stuff or just for some of the seeds or what, but it's a really awesome change. I mean, they've made these things so cheap now. It's, kind of not really an issue, but it's still kind of cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a mana pearl. We used. Oh well. Alright, so 5. So now we need one of you. Alright. Have to find some more Endermen eventually. That'd be another reason to get a spawner in place. Hopefully I can get one of them to drop to their death. There we go. And I'll at least get that one out of the way. I think that gets us into either the seasons or the sins. I'm not sure which one's next. We'll see. I was going to do... Oh, that's what I was going to do. This will be done by the time we get back, and this won't be an issue, but for next time, it'll be better. Oh, something else I remembered I could do, and I tried, and it seems to work, so we'll have to look at that too. There we go. So, toss, click. Now, 2 of them going in there, it'll go even faster. Okay, so that gives us mana and water, which should complete this one. Pick one. wood for more spreaders. Seasons. Okay, sins must... Yeah, sins are next. Okay, put you away. Don't need you. Huh. Only got 1 mana? Well, I suppose they're, in theory, cheap. These blaze lamps. I was playing around with the things, and I remembered I'd used those before. But they seem to give off as much light as a torch, but they're... I put it back. They're blocks, which is kind of cool. Plus, they compress down and store blaze rods, which is kind of cool. But I'm thinking about using these as in-ground lighting in place of pumpkins, because they're a little easy to place. Easier to place, I guess. What was I looking at? Wood. And... whatever. Okay, that's good enough. Now, the thing I want... Ring... I want the ring of Cordata. Corda, whatever. Of course I need fish. I forgot about that. I need these, and I need fish. I wonder if it has to be those specific fish, or just fish of the fish variety. Because if it's just fish, that's easy enough. If it's those 2 fish, well, that's going to be interesting. And see, grab 2 again. And fishing pole. Basically, the pool of water that's over there, that tunnel kind of goes out for a ways and then juts over. I've also got another one going over there. I'm thinking entrances and exits to this area, as well as safe passage to different sections. But it qualifies as ocean. Like right here is beach. I don't maybe like that in there is ocean. Not sure. But I noticed that and it was like, well, that's kind of cool because there's kelp growing in there. Maybe we can find an oyster in there. And do those, I'm betting those aren't going to count, but you also notice I moved our bees out there and started farming cactus off them, which that's not very useful. They are really good at generating cactus. You just wait for one to fill up, break it, put it on 3 more pieces of sand. What are you, raw puffer? I think that's what we needed. But I want this thing because it will let us breathe underwater, and actually, more importantly, see underwater better. I don't remember if this is right. It's not. Raw puffer. Raw salmon. Wait a minute. What are you? Raw cod. Cod? Seriously? Salmon? Okay, so... you can go in there. Stupid fish. Alright, more fishing and then I'll be back. Yeah, that didn't take as long as I thought, but it was night out, so I made a fishing pool. Works out really good, actually. So, salmon. Gimme. Alright, put you away. Don't... We'll qualify this stuff as food. Inventory. Bubbles. And mana tablet, so we don't drown. More fireworks and... Wow, yeah, definitely not safe. Alright, let's head over there. What I did was, I was over there with pumpkins, kind of trying to light up the ground, and after a while, it's so deep over there that by the time I get to the bottom of the pool, I have to come right back up because I don't have any air. Okay, I thought I saw a block. Ooh. Will you come play with me? Come on. Come on. Over here. There you go. You can do it. Yep. Don't want her to blow up. At least not by each other. The rapier's ability to jump backwards is really nice. Really? Wow. That's just plain cheap. If I could kill you again, I would. Let's get some bread. Alright, let's go take a look and see if they changed the way this ring works. There's been... It's funny, I mean, Regrowth is always a little behind with Botania as far as the versions go. It's always, even the latest version of Regrowth is always going to have an older version of Botania because it's so ingrained into the mod set. It's a little better. Whoa. Do we have anything useful in here? But the changes in some of the versions, there we go. It's just crazy the differences they make. So we should be able to harvest... I hate these things. I wonder if we can actually grow these now. We couldn't before. Can I? You're not going to let me harvest you, so I'll just do it this way. We can get sand, which is kind of cool, and then we've also got... I think it's abysmal stone or something like that. Abyssal? Abyssal, okay. Okay. That stuff's neat. Is there any true uses? We can cook it and make it look cooler. Don't really need that. So nothing really useful. But that lets us get that quest out of the way, which is what I was really hoping as soon as I saw that kelp in here. The problem is, like I said, you can see how deep it is. This is as far as I made it with the pumpkins. Because, I mean, by the time you swim to the top, you've almost drowned. And that's with coming straight down on the piece you want to. Now, I think we've got the goggles or the snorkel on. If we get the diving mask, it'll be like day under there, which will be really neat. Anything? No. Okay, good. We do need to complete this one. Pick one. Why not? And perfect. Awesome. Okay. Let's go home real quick. The idea here is that you can see, like, we're not that far from base actually, but those tunnels, they go right under the landscape. So free arrows. Not that we need them, but you know. So there'll be one going off right there. There's one right there. There'll be one right there. They'll just kind of go off a ways, and you know, just in case I ever need to get something. I do hope at one point in time to actually be able to make and use the tunnel boring machine from Regrowth. It's been one of those things ever since I first saw it a long time ago. I thought it'd be really neat to make, and I've just never made it. So hopefully we can get around to making it this time, because that'd be really neat. Now, let's plant the oysters. Can we... Oh, we can make a kelp wrap. Yay! See, you can make kelp seeds, but in the previous time I played the previous version, like I was explaining before, because of the way it works, you couldn't plant these because all of the plant growth has been replaced with the agricraft stuff. Oops, I just cut that out of there. So I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or if there's... Maybe we can plant it differently. Why did I grab that? I can just do this. I don't know if we can... Maybe we can crop stick it into... Huh, that's weird. Just do that. Because it'd be kind of neat to be able to grow this stuff. Now one. Nope. In here, nope. Can I... That's interesting. Didn't know that would happen. So if you know how to grow this stuff, it'd be really cool if you'd share. I'd really like to know how, because it'd be kind of neat. I mean, it's a food source. It's, you know, it's stuff. It's something to grow, which would be kind of neat to grow. We don't have white sand, cracked sand. We don't need. We don't have enough of that stuff to justify a box yet. Okay, let's get rid of the cracked sand. Then let's get some oysters going. I never really did mariculture enchanting, so we need to kind of get that going. Well, let's see. We're going to go with... Let's do... Do I have any more of it anywhere? Got sand. Oh, I do have a place for sand. Cool me. Right there. And now we're going to take a stack out. Apparently I made a whole ton of it. Let's toss... Oh, wow, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Let's make some panes. Does that make just one, or... Just one? Okay, let's just run them both at once. I don't remember... Yeah, so 3 panels. Ish. I found that this stuff lags quite, like this thing specifically right here, this casting basin, causes a decent amount of frame lag. So it's kind of a bit of a pain to use. But what I want to do here is I want to make a frame to put these under, because assuming, again, they haven't changed anything, I should be able to create a frame and set the pearls under some water, because they just need to be under a water source. So in theory, I could dig that down and I'd be able to plant one right there. It just needed to have a water source sitting on its head, basically. So let's take a look here. Right here seems like a really good spot. How are we doing for light? We're good. So let's see. Let's say we want it at face level. So how many do we have? 8. We're not planting that many. Okay, let's do that. And just to give the water somewhere to go for the time being, put you there. And there. I can't remember if they need to be on sand. I think it just needed to be on something. So let's use mossy cobblestone. Seems appropriate considering it's water. And sploosh. Yay! Of course the water's still flowing over them. Oh, did they change that? Are these things actually in the water now? Oh, that's cool. Before they didn't do that. That's actually kind of neat. Like that would actually hang on top of them. It was kind of weird. Let's see. Can we do anything about that? It's not like it really hurts anything. It just looks a little silly right now because of the way the water's flowing. Let's dig this out. Grab that stuff. Let's try it a different way. Oh, that's right, they break if you don't have water. Did I get them both? 8, alright. Do that, and let's... Yeah, that could work. Let's take a look here. Just keep making more of these things. I think I had another bucket sitting around here somewhere. Of course not. Which means maybe it's over here? No. Here. Yes. Bucket. Alright. Let's take a peek here. Got one more. Come on. It looks kind of cool in there. Alright. You. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let's do like that. Got one. That color some of this stuff and look even neater. I'm not sure if this stuff's gonna screw up my frame rate at all doing this, but alright. So you, and then you, and then you and you. There we go. Good enough for now. It shall suffice for the time being until I look up how those things function, because obviously they do function differently because they're, oh no, see now they're redirecting the water, but I bet it's the glass panes. I'll bet that's what's doing it. Oops, it didn't like that, did it? Yep. So here? Yeah, I bet that's what it's doing. Let's find out. Because they used to hold the water up. I'm wondering if that's just the problem. Oops, needed that there. Is that I used panes and maybe they react differently to water. I haven't really tried to hold them up. Well, I suppose I did create the water source that was sitting right here with that. 2. Good enough. And then... yeah, see it still... oh, it's clam. Why can't I put it there? Okay. So now if I break you... okay, good enough. It just reacts a little bit differently than I was expecting. Let's put that in there. What else is in there for now? Put that back. Okay, good. Now we got clams. Oop. Fill that back in. We'll just call these things food. We got how to breathe underwater. See which is good. Okay. 2. Let's feed them some sand. And now they will do their little thing. And once they're done converting it into whatever they plan on converting it into, they will appear as what they want to be, and we will just pull them out. But for now, I'm going to leave those sitting there. And let's take a look at... see which is guide. Okay, so let's just make a mirror. Crafting, enchanting. There's only one way to take it off. Interesting. Basic mirror can be used to put on, take off jewelry. Also acts as a for portable enchanting. Okay. Ooh, that's not happening for a while, especially with those things. Little booky things. I'm guessing this is the celestial mirror, and maybe this is the magic mirror. Be my guess. Black pearls. Those aren't that bad. The enchanting table is going to take diamonds. Jewelry, durability. So it looks like you can make a whole bunch of different types of jewelry. They can have different enchantments on them. Fall resistance. That'd be nice. Neat stuff. Can we? We cannot. Can we just? No. Of course not. So fine. We'll just put them in like that. Alright. Quests. Blacksmith. That just required, nether brick and some of that burnt brick. Nether brick, lots of burnt brick and construction brick because reasons. Don't have any construction brick left. Have plenty of burnt brick. And do we have any nether brick left? We do not. Do not want to use those bricks up, so we will make some more. Okay, should be easy enough, and it's dark out. Hopefully it's bright enough in here. No. That gets us a hammer, and then we needed, it was a construction. It looks neat, but burn the eyebrows right off. Construction block. Makes 1, and we need 3. That one might be a little tight. I don't think we're going to have enough. Yeah, I don't think so. We don't have that thing set up to make more. Oops. So that, well, that was loud. May have to wait on that one. So if we do, yep, that gives us those away. What happens if we do? Oh, that's right. These are just vat. Standard brick or nether brick. Vat. Vat's easy. We got a vat. Vat we can do. Do we have? We do not have. Where do we have? We have it here. Some levers. Because lazy and do not feel like filling it with a bucket. So we're going to use our pipes. Our brand newish pipes. That can go there. Lever can go there. I did make some gold pipes, obviously, because I was having trouble keeping up with some of the flow rates. Ooh. Well, that's not good. Do we have any more? I thought I had this place fairly covered. That would be... Oh, there's light right here. I put that there. Does it reach? It does not, of course. How about here? No. Can't put anything. Fine. Oh, I know. Wow, there's like a party going on out there. 1, 2, 2 skeletons, a zombie cat. I mean, look at them all. 2 skeletons, skeletal or zombie cat, zombie villager in armor, 2 concussion creepers, partridge, and a pear tree, and we're set. So if we come over here, ta-da! There we go. Problem solved. Alright, that fills that up. Now, nether brick. I don't remember if I can use this to make nether brick. I think I can use it to make nether rack, which I can convert into nether brick, which is a bit of a pain, but it will work. So if we already got 30, toss you in there, problem solved. Oh, wait. Brain is running in 20 different directions at once here. Hopper. Hopper. Need another hopper. Don't know why I only grabbed 1. You'll do... Why were you down here and not up there? That was weird. Let's grab normal boring chest and ruin the day for some mycelium. Can we... Oh wow, that actually worked. I did not think that was going to work. Perfect. Now we'll just feed it right through. So we can grab, no, wait, yeah, in the corners. And 4 more U. There. Another brick. Another brick. So these, this. Go there for now. Do we have any more? We should. Perfect. And anvil. Yeah, good enough. Yay, anvil. Oh, what do you want us to do? Oh, this thing was a pain. It never worked right. It used an obscene amount of experience. Let's see. Okay, so that's done. We'll put you here. Ta-da! And hold my hammer. Let's put this stuff away. How you doing for lava? Still doing good. You're full. Works for me. I did find out the ladle cannot scoop up lava or water. Bit of a pain. You can go there. You can go back here. Cool. I think we are going to call it with those things done. We got our water room. We got our underwater breathing ring. We got our pearls, which are done. That's cool. You are not. Why they fly every which way is beyond me. So we got a brown pearl. Let's grab, before we end it here, Mark 2, yeah. Let's grab a Mark 2, some sand. Now, if I remember correctly, these things could interact with, at the very least, like you could, I think you can hopper into them maybe and pipe out. I don't remember. I had an automated setup before. I'm trying to remember how I had it set up. I think I had like maybe hoppers feeding into the side, maybe pipes extracting out. I don't remember if you can set them on hoppers. That would be the ideal, I think. But because then you could just have a box of sand that would just feed in and feed out as they were done. And you just have a whole ton of pearls when you came back, which is awesome because I AFK quite a bit to let these things function. What are we doing? Wait, we're out? Are we out already? Well, we might as well just make up a whole bunch of them. There, we'll let that go. But for now, like I said, I think we're going to call it. We got a decent amount of stuff done, and we're going to kind of let this sit and while I try and figure out what we want to do next time. Like I was talking about, if you know how to make that kelp grow, those kelp seeds, that'd be really awesome. I've never managed to get those to work before. And if you have any other ideas for, you know, things that this thing can paint, it'd be kind of cute, cool, interesting, something, word. I don't remember what word I was planning to use, but apparently that was not it. And, you know, kind of go from there. And, you know, as far as the wall goes, that it's kind of a neat idea. As far as, you know, what I'm considering, it's not really a requirement. It may not happen right away. I may just throw something up there, or I may just, you know, put something up there and replace it as we go. Maybe like a wall of cobblestone. The reason I usually go for a wall as opposed to just a fence is the spiders climb over it. I mean, I suppose you could make a multi-layer fence and have like a couple pieces of fencing sticking over every so often to prevent the spiders from climbing it. Then you'd be pretty much set. But with a wall and a lip, I haven't had any trouble with critters getting in before, which I'm all for the fact of, like, in this base right now, I have nothing against just leaving myself standing right here and walking away. I know I'll be safe. I want to feel that same way outside, which is kind of the goal. So hopefully that will work. If we can find something other than a wall to do, that'd be awesome. But I'm thinking wall, punji sticks, you know, a whole bunch of stuff. I started propagating some more of the ember moss. It's a bit of a pain. It did show that this stuff, while it looks like grass, is not grass. It will not let trees grow on it, at least not that I saw. Like, I put trees on it out there, they did not grow even when I bone mealed them. They were the extra whatever trees. I think it was this one right here, it did not grow. Like, it just refused to grow. As soon as I put it on dirt, pop, grew. So who knows? But, you know, any ideas, comments, suggestions, anything like that, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, if you like the video, please hit that like button. If you're not subscribed and you want to see more videos, hit that subscribe button. You will see more videos. If you happen to know someone who might like watching us make our ring of Cordata, however you want to pronounce it, or any of the other fun gadgets we made, hey, send them a link. Maybe they'll like the video. Maybe they'll subscribe, and then, you know, you get to be happy because you got to share something with someone that hopefully made them happy, and I get to be happy because channel support is awesome and always appreciated. So again, thank